Hey everybody, this is Phoenix Down, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. In the last episode, crisis struck the town of Famasa as a fire broke out in the middle of the night, forcing the townsfolk to reveal their startling secret, that everyone in the town can use the power of magic, including our newest party member, the blue mage Strago. His granddaughter Rum was caught up in the blaze, so we went in after her, but when things got a little too hot for us, it was Shadow that appeared at the last minute to save the day. But now Shadow has left us, deciding to look for the Espers in his own way, so Strago advises us to check out the mountains on Crescent Island because apparently that is the origin place of the Espers. They were apparently created there long, long ago, so they must be drawn to that place. But anyway, before we do that, let's check out Famasa just a little bit more. Yeah, this guy's, his house burned down. Where's your parents, kid? Don't tell me that was why your, house burned down. You guys they left the fire rod sitting out and you guys decided to play around with them. You didn't burn your eye out or anything, did you, kid? Whatever. Anyway, I already took care of most things. I remembered between episodes to equip the stuff I bought for Terra at the armor shop last time. That would have come in handy to have that during the fire, but oh well. Anyway, there's one last thing I want to check. There's an NPC here in the item shop that says something interesting. In that Realm isn't Strago's real granddaughter. That's a interesting turn of events. Apparently the daughter of a friend of his. Well, we may learn more about that later as the game progresses. There's really no indication of who the father is at this point. Now this episode's turned into like a daytime talk show or something. But anyway, there's really not much else to say about Famasa here, and we're still strangers apparently. Oh well. So let's head on over to the mountains on Crescent Island. Yeah, that was just a battle of a Baskerville, don't mind that. I changed up the Espers a little bit since some of my party members learned new abilities. I gave Locke Bismarck, not so much because I wanted him to learn the level 1 elemental spells, but just because I want him to work on his strength stat. Anyway, there's a new monster in the forest we're probably going to find. The Chimera! This guy can be pretty tough, so watch yourselves. And I'm gonna hit him with an Aqua Rake with Strago. Pretty sure he won't absorb it. The Chimera can cast Aqua Rake on the party, by the way. That's probably why Strago knows it by default. Oh, alright, we got it. And defeating him, there is a chance that he will, okay, it didn't happen, but they can drop gold armors, so you don't have to buy those in the armor shop in Famasa. But anyway, here's the cave to Crescent Mountain. It doesn't even have a proper name. Ooh, we got treasure already. We got a heal rod. I don't really ever use it actually. Now, there is a cave right here, but it's actually just like a loop that goes over to this entrance here, so forget about that. Instead, you want to go over here to this hidden little area, and what the? I just sworn I just saw somebody. But anyway, we have ourselves our first couple battles here. We got these guys and Slurms, not to be confused with the refreshing beverage from Futurama. Anyway, I want Locke to start casting Vanish on the party, because these guys can, well, they do primarily physical attacks in this dungeon. And wow, he's got some really high defensive power. You want to use magic on a lot of the enemies here. So let's get Vanish going on, I guess I'll go with Strago this time. Terra, let's see, let's hit him with Fire too. Although I probably should have drug out the fight a little bit longer so Locke could have cast Vanish on himself, but I can do that in the next battle. And those Adamantite guys, they can do the sneeze command attack like the Baskervores. Blow you out of the battle if you hit them with a physical attack. They might counter magic as well. I'm pretty sure you can't use Vanish in the... Yeah, you can't do Vanish in the menu. Has to be in a battle. Alright, we're on the outskirts now of the mountain. And we have a new enemy, the Abolisher. I am actually going to stand pat and not do anything for a little while. Because these guys, when you let them be for 3 turns, they will actually do a lore. An ability that Strago can learn. Well, I guess I can attack one of them. Let's just wipe out one of these guys. And I'll let the other guys sit tight for a little bit. Oh wait, I think I just screwed it up because he has to actually have somebody else in the... I screwed that up. I'll showcase the next battle with these guys and I'll do it right then. I just realized, oh hey, I kind of have to have two of them, otherwise they won't. There's no reason for them to use that move. What the? I could have sworn I just saw something again. Oh well. Just my imagination, I guess. Okay, now we have two abolishers. This time I'm going to lift my hands off the keyboard, and I'm just going to stand pat for just a minute or two. Okay, I'll hit him once, just to give him a little more incentive to do the move in question. I have no intention of ever using this move, but I'm trying to learn. I'm going to try to teach Strago all his blue magic. He's going to do Pearl Wind. Or, it's White Wind in other translations. It's a move that basically heals the party for the amount of your maximum, or the amount of HP you currently have. So now we can take these guys out. Alrighty. Now that move I actually do intend to use. I was thinking of a different attack. Alright, well done, Locke. And Strago learned Pearl Wind, a very useful healing spell. Not to be confused, I was thinking it was going to be the Pep Up ability, but that's taught by someone else. Yeah, and I lost my train of thought. Whatever. It'll come back. Wait, hey. What are you doing here, Missy? I didn't give you permission to come here. Anyway, what's this? I can't believe it! The statues! The statues? I think I vaguely recall something about Kefka mentioning that back in the Magitech research facility. Some faint letters are carved on the back of the stone figures. And these are not the statues, per se. These are like replicas or something or other. The real statues we'll see soon enough. Say, old man, what else can you tell us about these goddesses? Okay, this is a mistranslation. Only one of the three statues is of a goddess. They quite literally created magic as we know it. So they're the goddesses of magic then? You could say that. Strago's voice is so hard to do. I'm out of practice. I can feel their power. Wait, these little statues have power? The statues are the source of all magic. It said the Espers made these images and put them in a very special place. These represent power beyond all comprehension. Our Espers no doubt came to this island to bask in all this magical power. But the real statues aren't here. Say, old timer, what happened to the stone goddesses? Legend has it that they're hidden somewhere beyond the reach of humans. I'd say they're beyond the sealed gate. Okay, so why are they basking in the power here when the power was actually behind their gate? And I feel like we're being eavesdropped on. I wonder if the barrier that protects this place is generated by those stone goddesses. Protects that place. Okay, maybe. That's possible. What a story. That's one way of putting it. If the Espers are attracted here by these statues, they must be around here somewhere. So I guess the only way to go is forward now. I think it's worth a look. So anyway, we can go up to these things and start reading them. The birth of magic. 3 goddesses were banished here. In time they began quarreling, which led to all-out war. In the later translations of the game, and like in Dissidia, they're briefly referenced in one of Kefka's attacks. The 3 goddesses, or the statues, basically, are called the Warring Triad, which I guess makes a little bit more sense in that regard. Those unlucky humans who got in the way were transformed into Espers and used as living war machines. Okay, so they created the Espers. So you can talk to these other ones. Okay, this might have been the last one. I forget what the proper order of these statues are. The Espers created these statues as a symbol of their vow to let the goddesses sleep in peace. The Espers have sworn to keep the goddesses' power from being abused. Yeah, this is different, yeah. The goddesses finally realized that they were being laughed at by those who had banished them here. Okay. In a rare moment of mutual clarity, they agreed to seal themselves away from the world. With their last ounce of energy, they gave the Espers back their own free will and then transformed themselves into stone. Their only request was that the Espers keep them sealed away for all eternity. So, if only being laughed at was enough to stop any kind of war in the world, I suppose. Maybe if we made more fun of the Emperor, maybe the war would have stopped sooner. Oh well. What the? Ultros? What are you doing here?
Yeah! These shiny statues are all mine. These'll get Siegfried's attention.
What the?
Oh, they're glowing. They're beautiful.
So, hey, Squidball, don't you ever learn?
Well, they always said I was a slow learner, but I eat fast.
And it's time for a boss battle against Ultros.
I was just thinking about you. I have more lives than I do arms.
Alrighty, well, let's hit him with, what do we hit him with? I'll throw a stone at him. Maybe that'll hit him. Locke, you go to town with the Hawkeyes, because he's floating, so you have a random chance of throwing your weapon. And he creeps closer. Fortunately, the ink attack is considered to be a physical attack. And I don't have any proper magic. I'm just gonna have to attack. I should have equipped the fire rod for Strago. Alright, well done. Well done, Locke. If you hit him enough times, Ultros will step back. He has, just like in the Opera House, he has multiple attack scripts with varying amounts of HP that he shifts around to. And his attack patterns can get pretty brutal if you just like leave him alone for too long. But fortunately, if you know what you're doing, you can take him out pretty quickly. He's not gonna last much longer, especially if I get another round with the Hawkeye. Come on, Locke. Ha ha ha, you can't touch me, I'm invisible. Yeah, that's right, you slink back that way. Well, I set you on fire. Actually, can I switch? I think I can switch my weapons in the middle of battle. Okay, that's cool. Alright, fire rod, where are you? You're down here somewhere. Near the bottom. That's a heal rod. You're way down here unless I missed you. There it is. Fire rod. Fight. And he's gonna cast haste on himself. We don't want that. If you want, you can cast slow on him to slow him down. To negate the haste spell, but alright. Nice. Wait, what the? Realm? Grandpa! Yeah, I can't do the high-pitched voices. I'm here.
Realm! I told you to stay at home.
I couldn't miss the chance to practice my drawing. So she's an artist. Say, sweetie, who are you? That's probably the first time Ultros has ever been called sweetie by anybody.
How dare you? I'm Ultros.
And everyone's invisible, so it's kind of hard to tell where everybody is. Realm and Ultros? What are you doing? This is kind of weird. Listen, Alti. Why don't you pose for me? Wait, what?
I'm not one of your kitty friends. Don't talk to me as if I were. I don't want a portrait.
Forget it. I don't want to draw it anymore. It's okay. I'll just jump down from here. It's like, what? No, you can't do that. And they're whispering something. So this is interesting. Now Invisible Terra is going to get mad at Ultros. How dare you bother that little girl? I'm not going to forgive you if you hurt her.
Well, what do you want I should do?
That's awkward. Ask her to draw your portrait. She may actually make you look pleasant. Yeah, not like that portrait we saw in Jador. Don't be so heartless. This is like, you can tell Ultros has just kind of become a comedy relief villain at this point. It's just like, you just see his eyes shifting back and forth, like he's like, well, all right, okay, that's enough.
Oh, all right. Uncle Ulti really wants you to draw his portrait.
You're gonna love it.
At any rate, come here.
So now Realm has joined the party, and Terra's gonna blast him with fire. You can defeat Ultros normally if you prefer, but he, the battle is basically as it was before, and Nuts, I think Locke's gonna take some damage there. And Realm sketched Ultros and is gonna hit him with his own attack.
How can this be? I'm nothing more than a stupid octopus.
And Ultros disappeared into the floor. And the battle has been won. Hey, did you see me? I was awesome. Wouldn't I be more helpful than Gramps?
Gramps?
And Terra's just like, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have you along.
All right already.
Oh, sorry, I think I was doing Ultros there.
All right already, if you insist.
That's better. Such a fuddy-duddy. Not so much anymore, but now we have Realm in the party. In a lot of my previous playthroughs, I didn't really use her all that much, but she actually does end up having the highest base magic stat in the entire game. So I'm going to start off by, let's see, trying to think what I should start with. What to start with? I mean, I want her to learn useful spells. I'll take her to the Velt later on, I'm sure, but for now, let's work on Zone Seek so I can start boosting her magic power while we're in battle. So she's actually going to be pretty handy down the road. Unfortunately, she doesn't come with any spells pre-learned. Terra, while you're here, let's patch up Locke a little bit since he's visible. And check Realm's equipment. Optimize that. Yeah, that's better. And relics. Well, ooh, she comes equipped with a memento ring. A memento ring, whatever. So we got 2 of those. I'm just gonna check out the thing for that. I'll give her a white cape to boost her magic block some more. She's got pretty good magic block as it is. So Departed Mom's Love protects against fatal magic attacks. So basically any instant death spells like Doom or spells that kind of qualify as that, like Demi or Quarter, like HP cutting spells, those count as death attacks. So those she's immune to now. So I'll give that back to her actually. So it's hers. Only she and one other character can equip that, as I've mentioned before. But we'll figure out who that is later. So let's press on just a little bit more. We got a lot of stuff about to happen down the road, so might as well get going there. I don't need to save right now. So we got 3 of these little loose-looking rocks. I'm gonna take this top one first. Anyway, that was about some slurms. Anyway, I didn't really go over Realm's special ability, the sketch command. She can basically use that to, and I'm falling. She can use that to basically, you target one enemy and she will have a random chance of successfully sketching, making a copy of that enemy to do 1 attack. Sometimes it's a special attack, sometimes it's, I don't really know the percentages, but I think like either it's whenever she's successful, she'll do a special attack, and there's like varying percentages depending on the monsters. You can do this with like bosses and the characters. Unfortunately, the command is kind of glitchy. If you do it on certain enemies, you can I've read, I've never actually experienced this before, but I've read that under like certain conditions, like trying to sketch a cleared monster like the Intanger, you can actually crash the game and lose all your save data. You know, I have never experienced that myself. You can like brick your game, I think. I've heard some really nasty things. I'm not going to be using the sketch command very much, if at all, really. You know, it's better to just teach Realm magic and just use her as a mage. Boost your magic stat. I mean, it's the highest base magic stat in the entire game, at least by the time she gets maximum levels. I don't know if she's that way right now or not. But anyway, out here, we got a Chocobo suit. I'm just going to hang on to that. That's armor that only Realm and Strago can equip, I believe. And over here, we have a battle with some more new enemies, the Mandrakes and the Insectars. Okay, I'm gonna do Aqua Rake on these guys. And Locke, well, I'm gonna cast Vanish on you, but those Mandrakes have a random chance of, yeah, I figured, of using Raid, an MP targeting spell, and that just totally negated my Vanish spell. So, Realm, go ahead and sketch that guy. And Strago, I guess I'll just have you fight with the Fire Rod. But alright, that's dead. Alright. Terra gained a level. Very nice. And here we get a Tabby suit, another armor for Strago and Realm. If you want to get back down to the path below, you can just jump down here and retrace our steps. I will meet you back in that room above. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, we're back here. I guess I didn't need to cut that out after all. Now I want to take this platform down here. Got one more secret to find, one more treasure. This one is an X potion. Alright. So we're going to retrace our steps. And I'm just gonna leave this time I'm just gonna leave it on screen because it's not worth cutting out. So, alright. Well now, I guess I'm going to take some time to recover here at this save point, and next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy VI, we will take that final little, I don't know, trapdoor floor thingy there, and we will go and find the Espers. And bring this war to a bring our concerns over a possible war of the Espers to a screeching halt. So this has been Phoenix Down, and I will see you guys next time.